So I've talked you through the leader I'm using today. I'm now going to talk you through the zig rig I'm using. One of the most important things to remember when zig rig fishing is to get the depth exactly right, and it would depend sometimes on whether how warm it is, whether the fish are up in the upper layers, whether you're just going to fish a short zig in the winter. But you really need to be precise with it, if not you might not catch at all. So best thing is put your marker out when you get to your spot. If there's fish showing, even ideal, put it out, find the depth, and then work out what depth you think the fish are at, and then set your zig to that depth. So what I always make sure I do is use my tackle box. It's a foot in length, and I will literally make sure it's so precise and pull off a strip at a time and make sure it's perfect, and that way I know I'm fishing exactly, well, hopefully where the fish are. So today, like as I mentioned in the previous piece, the zig is 6 foot. In 9 foot of water. It's not really warm at the moment, but the fish are definitely obviously liking the sun, so they are up in the layers. So the rig is made up of 6 foot of 10-pound zig link, really good line. I use it for my surface fishing as well, and I've never had any problems with it. So yeah, really confident in that. At the top of the rig, similar to the leader, I've just tied a figure of 8 loop, and that is to go onto the quick lock swivel. And then with that I've got an anti-tangle sleeve, which is perfect for preventing tangles. It's just really nice and tidies the rig up and just looks really good. So I've just slide that over the top of the swivel, and that keeps it all tidy. And then working down the rig, I tie on size 8 incisor. A lot of people like smaller hooks, but I've got so much confidence in size 8 incisors. That's all I use for my zig fishing. Really sharp, really strong. Very rarely have hook pulls on it, so that's the hook I use. Just a knotless knot on there, really, just a sort of normal hair rig. But another really important thing to think about is your hook bait needs to be really tight to the shank of the hook, because the fish can suck them in, spit them out with no problem at all, really. So the tighter it is, the better chance of getting a hook hold. On the shank of the hook, I've put a little bit of silicone tubing on, the small silicone tubing, just to keep it nice and tight, keep it really straight, and make sure the hook bait doesn't spin round the hook at all. Now the hook bait, a lot of people like black foam. There's different days, it might be different colours. You might have 3 fish on one day on a white bit of foam, the next day you can't get a bite on it, you change to orange, and you get another 3 or 4 takes. It really just depends, but I've got every faith in trying to use different colours and just trying to find out what's working on the day, really. So on this instance today, I've got a small little piece of black foam and a small little piece of white foam, and just with a boilie stop in the end. And for me, I've caught so many fish on this style of zig, this hook bait for zigs, so I've got every confidence in it, and hopefully it's going to do a few fish. Here we are then, 3rd fish of the session. Really happy with this fish. They're getting bigger. The zigs are definitely doing the business. They're still showing out there, so we're going to get this one back and hope for a few more. Slipping this one back then. Proper beautiful carp. Getting her back in her home. I'm looking forward to the next one.